Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing Jubel beer cut with elderflower. But it's actually a lager. There's a lot of confusion in the beer categories. So, you know, it's more of a hybrid, but I've already reviewed the grapefruit version, which was immense, and the peach version, well, that was something else. So, not a massive fan of elderflower, but it's one of them things I had to review it, you know. And I was actually sent some for review purposes as well, which was, which was really nice, you know. So, and like always, I always give honest reviews. I don't see the point of not giving honest reviews. Obviously, my taste buds, wow, are very different to other people's taste buds. But I know what tastes good, and I know what tastes not so. So, as the looks goes, looks very much like a normal lager. You know, straw coloured with a white head, good carbonation and lacing there on the nose. Wow, strong elderflower on the nose. Wow. It's actually quite a nice smell to it. I brewed some elderflower wine last year, and off a recipe. Recipe, is that what you call it? Yeah, a recipe that a friend, a good friend, gave us, and it made some immense wine. And you know, by the end of it, I had a good taste for elderflower. So, in some ways, you know, it does smell the same as that. But it should, I suppose. It's bloody elderflower, isn't it? Oh, so very different to the peach and grapefruit. The peach and grapefruit, more fruity lagers, fruit flavoured lagers, basically. And the peach one, I absolutely love that. Same with the grapefruit, you know. For me, both of them are the evolution of where lagers need to go. This is a different puppy altogether, straight away. You know, elderflower, not quite the same as peach and grapefruit, obviously, but it's a flavoured lager. Not many flavoured lagers out there, lager beers, you know. This is at room temperature, and even at room temperature it tastes okay. Like most lagers like to be cooler, you know, in the 5, 6, 7%, degree range. This is obviously 20 degrees in there, but it doesn't taste like it's at 20 degrees, you know. Probably tastes, you know, to me it feels quite cool. So where it's been, it's probably about 15 degrees. But saying that, you know, it's room temperature, and it tastes cool and refreshing. So now these Jubel beers, lagers, are available at Sainsbury's and also through their online store. So if you tap in Jubel, you know, you'll come up with that. And I've got to say, well impressed so far. For me, I'd love to see I don't know, I mean, what varieties of lager could you get? If you look at the cider category, how the cider category now has evolved. You've gone from traditional to fruit flavoured, and now to the wacky flavours, like what the gin world is doing, like with the Parma Violet, strawberries and cream, rhubarb and custard, and so on. And is this the next step for the lagers, you know, to go into for this to go into the peach, the grapefruit, the elderflower, and to move on further? Citrus, Carling's Citrus Zest tried years ago, and they did ginger, but the flavour just wasn't there. It was too subtle, you know. If you're going to go for a fruit flavoured lager, it's got a taste of it and be good with it, you know. For me, the peach flavour was bang on, you know. It had enough peach in there to make it nice. Not sickly, but nice. Same with the grapefruit. The grapefruit was the same. That was strong grapefruit flavours, but it was good, you know, and you know what you're drinking. When Carling brought out their Citrus Zest, it was only 2.8%, so it was aimed at the lower alcohol population, but the taste wasn't as, it was a bit muted. And this is where this, to me, is the next step up. There's nothing quite like it on the market as far as I know anyway. And it's needed, you know. You need, for me, you need a fruit flavoured lagers, because some people won't drink cider. I'm not drinking cider, I like lager. You know, general public we're talking about, not the people who craft beer drinkers and that, they'll drink anything. You know, the general public, they're people who drink Stellas and Carlings and Fosters and don't deviate from them. You know, if they see this on the shelf, although it's actually in the real ale area, so they'll be struggling. But if they see this, yeah, well, it's near the beers, near the lagers. But if they see this on the shelf, you know, and say, oh, my missus might like that, you know, peach flavoured, you know, and pick it up. And it's that thing, you know. The elderflower flavours, it's just like the other, you know, it is there, it's lovely. With elderflower, you may or may not like it, but then again, that's the same with all variety beers, you know. Not all of us like everything we drink, you know. There's some and they make you shudder. I mean, over the years, a friend of mine, good friend, bought me Duvel and Hoegaarden, and you know, I drank them and oh my god, they were vile. And I thought, I'm not drinking that rubbish again. And only after opening this channel up, and only a few months ago, did I review Hoegaarden and Duvel, and my taste buds have changed that much that I actually find them quite nice, you know, especially Duvel. And gobsmacking, because I know that I absolutely hated them when they first come out. So, you know, not only does the beer evolve and the lager evolve, but your taste buds do too. I mean, at one stage I couldn't take dry champagne, but now I can drink it. I don't have it often though, because it's expensive. I don't really like it, but you know, I can stomach it. So, straw coloured, good carbonation and lacing, elderflower on the nose, elderflower on the taste, does what it says on the tin. It says it's a beer, but we know it's a lager beer. And for what it does, it's unique to the, as far as I know anyway. And I go around enough supermarkets, so I do see enough different beers, lagers and ciders to know. So out of 5, for me, not as good as the peach and grapefruit, but that's probably my taste buds. But it does what it says on the tin. It is what it is. It's 4%, so it's proper strength, you know, none of this 2.5%. Because I look at that and I think, I'm not drinking that, you know. But 4%, so yeah, out of 5 then. Can't fault it really, you know. Like I've said with the other 2 out of the 3 that I've tasted, and I think they've only bought 3 out as far as I know. Yeah, this appeals to drinkers who don't drink a lot of lager, or don't like a lot of lager, but drinkers who want taste in their lager, because let's be fair, normal lager is pretty boring. There's a smoothness to some of them, there's a bitter difference between them, you know. Peroni is not worth what it sells for, you know. And for me, Heineken's as good as Peroni, and certainly Estrella is as good as Peroni. But this is the craft lager area, and apart from, you know, there's not many better than these Jubels. I love them, I do. So beautifully refreshing. Nice taste. What more can you ask for? For me, the elderflower is more for the ladies, you know. Although the peach and I suppose the peaches as well. But I love the peach, so what does that make me? But yeah, the elderflower, yeah, very nice. And I think elderflower, with people who like elderflower presses, you know, these elderflower juice drinks, this is a good introduction into, you know, come off the soft drink, go on to a nice bit of lager, and at that 4%, so you know, it's interesting for them. Right, out of 5. For me, 4.45 out of 5. Not quite to the level of the peach and grapefruit, but that's because I just love the peach and grapefruit. But again, immense, you know. I see a good future for this company. And you look at the fruit, like obviously, like any company, you've got to get a base, and then you've got to expand on that base, but wisely expand. And look at the fruit flavors you can bring out: strawberry, raspberry, you know, and it goes on, doesn't it? A plum flavoured lager, wow! And if they need a volunteer to try them, I'm here. Plum flavoured lager, homebrews as well. Now that'd be something. Right, thanks for watching. See you soon.